Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing pretty easy get ready with me tutorial. I want to do something nice, soft, so if you'd want to see how to achieve today's look, then definitely keep watching. And if you like today's video, definitely give it a thumbs up and don't forget to go ahead and subscribe to my channel. So a couple days ago, I was looking through my emails and I noticed Sephora sent me another 20% off for this weekend. So you will be seeing a new Sephora VIB haul coming up here pretty shortly because I am going shopping today. Now, if you'd like to see how to achieve today's look, then just keep watching. Alright, so for foundation, I'm going to start with the Lancome. This is the Tint Idol Ultra Wear. I have been absolutely loving this stuff. It's incredible. It's great coverage. It doesn't feel like it's sitting heavy on the skin. And I just go in with my beauty blender. The shade range in these foundations is great as well. I find that the undertones are very suitable. I was able to find my exact shade perfectly. Just make sure that's well blended. I take it into my eyebrows. Alright, once we have the foundation down, I'm going to go ahead and conceal my under eye. For the concealer, I've been loving the Charlotte Tilbury. This is her Magic Away concealer. So I find that this formula, it's very moisturizing. Has more of a luminous finish, which I like for under the eye. It makes me look more awake and just fresh altogether. Like, look how nice that finish is. When I'm concealing up any sort of redness, I'm not going to go in with that Magic Away concealer. It's too much of a luminous finish. I need something matte for covering up redness. So for concealer, I'm going to go in with my NARS. This is the Complete Matte Concealer in shade Vanilla. I'm just going to take my wet beauty sponge. And I'm just going to use that to blend out any areas that I need. I find that when I apply it with a beauty sponge instead of my finger, I'm getting a little bit more control on how much product I'm using. So once I have that in the areas that I need to cover up any redness, I'm going to go ahead and set my face with some powder. So for setting powder, I've been loving to use the Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder. It's not a complete matte, which I prefer, but it does allow me to set my makeup so it doesn't move throughout the day. I'm just taking a fluffy brush and kind of more or less just pressing the powder in. I don't typically bake with powder. My skin is too dry for that. So I just take a little bit and just more or less press it into the skin. Alright, So I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows and I'll be right back. Right there, I feel much better now that my eyebrows are done. For eyebrows, I went in with my Dior Show. This is the brow styler. I use shade Blonde. I said in a previous video, the browns are a little bit too orange on my skin tone, so I use the blonde because it's more of a taupe shade. Now going in for bronzer, I'm not going to be doing any type of crazy contour or anything like that. I want to keep it pretty soft for today's look. I'm just going to be going in with my Hourglass. This is the Luminous Bronze Light. It does have a little bit of shimmer to it. And very lightly just bronzing up the cheek area. The Hourglass powders blend so amazingly into the skin. I never end up with any type of harsh lines. And that's it for bronzer. Moving on to the eyes next, I'm going to go in with the Natasha Denona. This is her Mini Star palette. It's that guy there. I'm going to go into this second transition shade, which is called Attic. And just applying that into my crease. When applying it into my crease, I always like to bring it out almost into a wing just to elongate my eyes. And once we have that all blended into a shape that I like, I'm going to go into Bellatrix, which is that pink shimmer shade. And just with my finger, just applying that all over the lid. And a little bit of the inner corner. Taking that same blending brush, just blending the two colors together. So something that I've been doing recently that I really like is taking a shimmer onto the lower lash line and kind of taking it and winging it up. So I'm gonna go into Orion, which is that beautiful blue teal shimmer shade. And just with a small smudger brush, just placing that into the lower lash line. If you've played with these shadows at all recently, you'll know that Orion shows up blue in the pan, but when placed on the eyes, it shows up as almost a reddy purple. All right, so that is it for the eyes. Not gonna do too much more because like I said, I wanna keep this more of a softer look. For blush, I'm just gonna go in with my Tarte Amazonian Clay. This is in shade Exposed. This is such a beautiful everyday blush. It goes with any sort of eye look. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna finish my hair, and as I do that, I'll apply mascara and I will be right back to show you the final look. And a little mascara goes a long way. I used Lancome Monsieur Big on my eyes today. And for lips, I'm thinking I'm gonna go a little on the pink side. So I picked up the Charlotte Tilbury, her Hot Lips lipstick in shade Live It Up. This color here. So a beautiful pale pink. So these colors are semi-matte. They're super comfortable. They wear fairly well like any lipstick. Alright, and that is it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed it, and we will see you next time.